Welcome to the second day of the Every 15 Minutes program. My name is Marielle, and this is Darian. Today, we will see a short video of the previous day's events and hear some information from the California Highway Patrol.
The students who participated in this program attended an overnight retreat last night, and they will be sharing letters written to their parents about what they wish they could have said with them before they died.
The parents of the student participants also attended an evening retreat and will share letters written to their children. Lastly, we will hear from Miss Louise Roy, whose son was killed in a DUI-related crash.
We would like to invite Captain Spencer Boyce up to say a few words.
As part of the Every 15 Minutes program, it's customary for the commander of the local highway patrol station to make a few remarks. Some commanders talk about how bright your futures are going to be. Some talk about the dangers of drinking and driving. I don't intend to go that route. Number one, I can't guarantee you a bright future. I can guarantee you the opportunity to have a bright future, but it's what you make of it. Regarding the dangers of drinking and driving, you've heard the message many times. You have the knowledge. Drinking and driving causes accidents, accidents cause injuries, injuries cause death. You have the knowledge. Part of our problem is half of you don't believe in the knowledge. Part of what we're trying to do here in the last 2 days is to convince you that that knowledge is very important and that you will use good judgment in utilizing that knowledge. Most of my remarks are going to be about a subject that I have quite a bit of experience with. That's death. For the past 35 years, I've been in uniform as a Marine and as a member of the California Highway Patrol. Death has been a constant companion. During my Marine Corps days, the death of a fellow Marine was saddening. However, we took solace in the idea that, number one, that was the nature of the business we were in. We all volunteered, and maybe, just maybe, that individual's life meant something. That perhaps our country was a little stronger and a little safer. When it comes to drunk driving deaths, there is no logical conclusion that makes that a right thing. Since this program started at this school yesterday, more than 50 people have died in drunk driving accidents. That's an incredible number, and it needs to end. In the future, you're going to come back to this school at your 10-year reunion. You're going to see other classmates. The numbers don't lie. Some of you at that point are going to be on a very successful career. Others, maybe not so much. Some of you are going to be in jail. And some of you are going to be dead. And some of those deaths are going to be from drinking and driving. Simple as that. In my high school class, we had several deaths due to drinking and driving. We had 3 girls, all of them drunk, in the same car, all died. Later on, about 2 months later, one of the boys in my class, driving his truck, wrapped around a tree, again, drunk. In my Marine Corps days, I've had many of my brothers lose their lives. Once a year on the Marine Corps birthday, I gather with other Marines and we toast our fallen. We know their names. We know their ranks. We know where they were from. When I get with my old classmates from my high school, we talk about those 3 girls, that guy. And why do we use those terms? Because nobody remembers their names. And you may sit there and say, that's pretty mean, that's callous, and you're probably correct, but it doesn't change the fact. The world is tough out there, and you control your own destiny. As you proceed with your lives, you're going to go to the crossroads. Not an actual road, it's a place where you have to make a decision in your life. One of those decisions is going to surround the idea of drinking and driving, whether you're the one drinking and driving or whether you're accepting a ride as a passenger with someone who has been drinking or driving. Take the time. Choose well. Your life or the life of someone else may depend upon it. Make sure your future counts, and don't be remembered as those girls or that guy that nobody seemed to be able to come up with their names anymore. To the participants, parents, and school staff, we thank you and appreciate this opportunity to teach a student body an important life lesson. In the moment, a video of yesterday's events.
What are you reporting?
There's been an accident. Please send an ambulance.
You took a vehicle and pointed it on the highway with a blood alcohol level of 0.21. You crossed over the double yellow lines and you killed people.
Tatiana Canova Davis, age 16, died today from injuries sustained in an automobile accident.
Charles Underwood, age 16, died today from injuries sustained in an automobile accident.
Sarah Barrett Vanessa Hernandez, age 17, died today from injuries sustained in an automobile accident.
Anthony Ant Lopez, age 17, died today from injuries sustained in an automobile accident.
Jonathan Johnny Michael Rojas, age 17, died today from injuries sustained in an automobile accident.
Hi, my name's Jeff Garrett. Are you the mother of Tatiana?
Yes, I am.
Would it be okay if we step in and talk to you guys?
Oh my God.
I don't have a lot of details for you. Is it okay if we come in and talk? He was involved in a traffic accident this morning. He died.
What?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
They've done as much as they can for your daughter and the other people involved. And we are sure that it's and we are sure that she's blessed. We're very sorry for her loss.
911 Emergency Services, what are you reporting?
I think there's been an accident at Christopher High School.
Where at the high school?
I'm not sure, probably near the football field.
Okay, do you know how many cars were involved?
I think only 2.
Do you know how many people were hurt?
No, but it sounded pretty bad.
Do you have a description of the vehicles?
No, I heard it only. I can't see anything from where I am.
Okay, do you have any other information?
No.
All right, I've got help on the way. Thank you so much for your call.
7 Tom 3, control unknown injury accident, Christopher High School on the football field. 7 Tom 3.
7 Tom 3.
7 Tom 3, multiple reports of a vehicle accident, Christopher High School on the football field. No further.
7 Tom 3, I'll be in route code 3.
Control.
What's the injury accident? Christopher High School.
Control 2319.
Christopher, do you know anything?
We have any update on that?
Spurt there. He's got a skull fracture with some brain matter exposed on his left forehead. Fractured ribs.
Alright? Slight poke, okay? We got adequate respirations. We have no pulse. I'm gonna start CPR. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. She's become unresponsive en route.
Epi, coming right now.
Epicon. Still equal. So injuries, I can see large wound to the left side of the forehead. Yep, dilated, non-reactive.
Alright, I'm gonna charge. We're gonna shock. Anything else you guys wanna try?
Still no pulse.
Epi's in. Alright, time of death. It's gonna be 12:15.
Big laceration to the right frontal, right forehead. Do we have a pulse or blood
Her pupils
pressure
were
yet?
4 millimeters. They're equal.
We're cycling blood pressure.
Yeah, I do feel a step off in her neck too.
So we'll plan to get some x-rays. We'll start with their chest, make sure ET2 is in the right place. We'll look for pelvic.
Shows that she has a broken neck with some spinal cord injury, meaning that she's paralyzed. Do you understand what that means?
Guys, in Jericho, right now, I need you to do one more thing for me. Turn around, face my partner right here. And right now, place you under arrest. Stay right here. Place you under arrest for driving under the influence.
Where were you born? So you're that tattoo on your right arm, is that the only tattoo you have?
I have two. It's all in the.
Yes, sir. All right, have a seat over there.
And now the students who participated in this program, their friends, and their parents will share some letters.
Hi, my name is Elijah, and just a few days ago, I received a phone call that made my eyes fill with tears. My cousin was a victim of an easily preventable DUI crash. We had so many things to do, like get the first hurdle of the football season, or have our first dance battle that we never got to have. We had so many places to go, like prom, college. I lost a fallen brother. Gone but never forgotten. I love you, Z.
Hi, I'm Desiree, and I was friends with Tatiana. Dear Tatiana, I never got the chance to tell you how much you mean to me. Not only are you my best friend, but you are also my sister. I'm so blessed to say you were a part of my life. You were my rock. Whenever I was upset, you were always there to cheer me up. Happy, sad, scared, or mad, I had you by my side. Nobody understood me like you did. You were without a doubt my better half, and friends like that are hard to find. Whether we were screaming breakup songs at the top of Mantelli, or getting weird looks from people in class, overhearing our debates on spaghetti or peanut butter, there was never a dull moment with you. There are so many secrets and unforgettable memories I will cherish forever. I would give anything just to have 5 more minutes with you. I never would have guessed that the girl I constantly ran into at Safeway would be the girl I had an unbreakable bond with. I love you endlessly, T. You're free now.
Hi, my name is Shelly, and Cassidy was probably the best friend I've ever had in my life. Dear Cassidy, there's so many things I wish I could tell you, so many unspoken words, unexpressed feelings. I guess now's the time. I don't think I really expressed how much you helped me. You were my rock. Before marching band competitions, we'd be on the bus and you would just sit and listen to music or talk, and I knew you were nervous like me, but we just exchanged that one glance and I knew everything was going to be all right. If I was down about messing up the choreography, we would just laugh, and you'd usually say how you did worse than me, and we'd just go and grab our food and sit away from everyone else so we could just talk about the world and college. I remember when you took me to Great America and convinced me to go on all those crazy rides. I was terrified, but you were right there supporting me. So I decided to return your favor and get you to go on Drop Tower. You were flippin' terrified. You looked like you were about to cry, but I supported you and we got through it together. We always would have these little chats at your house, talking about boys or college or TV. It was nice. Or sometimes we wouldn't even say a word. We would just draw on each other. And I knew that you would still be there for me even when you go off to college. Recently, after a Winter Guard competition, we were in the car and I received a text. It was from my mom. My great-grandfather had contacted her thinking he was in his last days. I was crushed and I was just sobbing, and you turned around and held my hand and told me you'd be there for me. Even after I stopped crying, you still held on to me. I always thought that we would die on our own terms, doing daredevil stunts in our 90s or doing something heroic. I figured that, like all teenagers, we were immortal or invincible. I thought that we would leave a legacy, maybe being the best girls on color guard, or just being us and getting through life together. We're lost boys, you and me, Cass. Neverland will never be the same without you.
My name is Michelle Bova. I'm Christopher's sports mom. My dearest Christopher, every 15 minutes somebody in the United States dies in an alcohol-related traffic accident. Today, that somebody was you, baby. It's not fair. A parent should never have to identify their children at the morgue. That vision is going to haunt me until the day that I die. Our children should outlive us and carry on our namesakes. You were supposed to be my legacy, but instead, I'm sorry, but instead, you're now my son who has died. If only I could have you back for a few moments so that I could show you how I feel. I know lately we've been having some battles. It felt like we've been fighting each other. You're trying to make your way in this world as a young adult with his entire life ahead of him. So many opportunities for you to shine. And me, even though I tried not to, it seems it happened anyways. Trying to hold on to you as if you were still a child. Not ready to let go. I'm not ready to let you spread your wings and fly. I wasn't ready. I'm still not ready, and I'm definitely not ready for you to be taken